It bites people on the cheek to create its own zombie army. Maybe I can help.
Will you bite my wife? The bite helped her.
All right. I'm glad to hear that. Hello everyone, Kino Jack is in touch and this is a short retelling of the second and third episodes of the third season of the zombie series Nation Z. These two series have come to me much more than the first. Some movement is starting. I hope you like it too. If this is your first time on this channel, then follow the links in the video description to see where it all started. As soon as this video gets thousands of likes, I'm releasing a sequel. Enjoy watching. At the end of Robert's second season, Eddie, Doc and Hector find themselves surrounded by Pan-Asian soldiers. The leader of this squad is called Sun Mei, and she came all the way from Beijing to find Murphy and bring out medicines for the zombie virus. After some initial tension, the Operation Bitmark gang establishes friendly relations with the Sun Brigade, and together they embark on a hike through the wilderness to reach the supply point. They have to deal with the usual annoying zombies, but a new threat has appeared in the city: crazy, hungry, feral people known as Enders. Fortunately, Song Mei's team is well equipped with modern weapons, such as an anti-bomb grenade, which uses several green lasers as an aiming mechanism and shoots nail-like projectiles, which explode when hit, and they give Edie a new and improved bat equipped with shocking new features. Murphy makes it to shore with the submarine captain and Dr. Murch, who is under his control thanks to Murphy's bite. And Ten is also with him, alive and not too excited about being united with his most unloved person on the planet. Now Murphy is completely disillusioned with humanity, and he is not going to provide medicines for the zone, so he develops his own post-apocalyptic plan. Populate the world with Blees, who are essentially people under Murphy's control. Meanwhile, the road to the supply point turns out to be treacherous, and Song Mei loses all his troops on the way, and when they finally get to the supply point, they find themselves looted. Murphy is the first to reach the warehouse and there is a heated fight between him and Roberta when he drives up in a fortified military vehicle. Murphy even has a sniper in case Roberta or someone else tries to do something funny. 10K, who is now bitten by Murphy. After failing to convince Roberta and the gang to join his cause, Murphy leaves, leaving them to get to Hector's truck and embark on their new mission to prevent Murphy from starting a new race of blends. Citizen Z and his dog were rescued from freezing by a girl named Kaya. The last time we saw him, Citizen Z seemed to have settled on a half-pension in a zombie-free outback with his aunt and Uncle Kai. The episode ends with the appearance of a man who has a piece of paper with Murphy's name on it. Then he follows the tire tracks. The gang gets on Murphy's trail while Sun Mei tracks down his stolen military vehicle, which Hector affectionately calls Murphy Mobile. However, they soon discover that Murphy has thrown the transponder into the belly of a zombie. They have no idea where he is now, and here they are in McCloud, California, with a shortage of gasoline, food and supplies. However, they find an unlikely ally in Ollie Becker, a former postal worker who still drives a mail truck and hides in the local post office. He seems lonely. He slowly goes through all the undelivered and unopened Christmas cards, but he is harmless enough. He also feeds zombies allegedly killed on the road, which puzzles the team. The zombified residents of McCloud also follow him wherever he goes, because they remember and love me, he says, but Robert is more than suspicious, especially because the zombies pass by everyone else without even noticing them. Song Mei tries to contact her lab via a two-way radio at a local carpool, but all she manages to catch is melancholic music. Apparently, this is a code that says that her mission has been disrupted, and all her reinforcements have died. Meanwhile, in the north, Kaya persuades Citizen Z to take up sports and recuperate so that he can return to the air, although Citizen Z wonders if there is anyone left who listens to his broadcast. Kaya gets discouraged when she can't catch a single signal on her radio until she comes across music played by Sun Mei's people. She says it's beautiful, but Citizen Z says it's sad. Eddie suddenly tries to radio Citizen Z, who is still living with Kai and her family. He hears her, but the equipment he has is not powerful enough to contact her. The walkie-talkie goes off, and Eddie is upset. The Roberts and the others pick them up in a mail van. Eddie and Doc talk about Song Mei's people and how they failed to contact Citizen Z. In the north, Citizen Z is shocked that he got the biggest portion at dinner. He distributes his food to the others, but they eat it in seconds. He realizes that Kaya, her grandmother, and Uncle Koska are actually starving, which Kai admits and shows him his already meager food supplies, which are almost over. Citizen Z says he knows where they can get food. Back at the post office, our survivors were finally getting their fill and they were tired of not having an explanation for why zombies are being chased only by Ollie. Roberta takes the gun from Ollie, and Song Mei takes a blood sample from him. Ollie was not bitten and there is nothing unique in his blood. Alia takes offense at being pestered and tells them to leave town as soon as he gives them food and supplies, to which Roberta agrees. Song Mei stays at the main office to do additional blood tests, while Ollie leads everyone else to the basement, where, according to him, there is a fully equipped civil defense shelter for the entire district. In fact, there are the bodies of several postal workers and a horde of zombies waiting to deal with them. Insidious Ollie escapes while Roberta and the gang are fighting zombies in the pitch-black darkness. Wally takes Song Mei away at gunpoint to his personal workshop, a room filled with the remains of unfortunate passers-by, which he uses to feed his zombie horde. Wally is tired of 17 long years of working as a mailman, never receiving greeting cards or love letters, and instead he is hated as a guy who is late with the delivery of a salary or an unnecessary catalog. On the first day of the zombie apocalypse, Alia wanted to take revenge on them for their attitude towards him and killed his colleagues, as well as all the residents of the city. Since he was the last person they saw before turning into a zombie, they are now fixated only on him. Song Mei manages to get to the door and open it, letting in a bunch of zombies who quickly attack and kill Wally, finally turning him into one of them. She reunites with the gang, and they hurriedly leave the city, while Ollie, turned into a zombie, wanders through the streets of McCloud. Meanwhile, Murphy's team is stuck in traffic, which in a zombie apocalypse means the appearance of a car blocking an already impossibly narrow roadway. It's a young couple whose little girl is dying, and Murphy, genuinely touched, offers to help her and gives her his bite. Murphy and company arrive in Spokane, Washington, where there is a mighty waterfall that seems to be the key to Murphy's plan to populate the world with Blendami. They open a shop in the long-forgotten Museum of Progress, where Murphy finds a place for Dr. Murch's laboratory, his own bizarre inner sanctum and, of course, the throne room. Oh, and a room for Lucy. Tan is surprised to find out that she is still alive, and then discouraged when he is assigned to the cleaning duty. Murphy is lounging on his throne when Dr. Murch informs him that he has guests, young couple whose girl he bit. Parents thank Murphy not only for the fact that he cured their daughter, but also for the fact that she stopped being afraid. The girl jumps on Murphy's lap and hugs him, and the husband asks, "Would you bite my wife?" Murphy smiles. In the north, Citizen Z, Pup, Kaya, Nano and Uncle Koska get on a sled and bravely overcome the icy road, returning to the Northern Light military base.